Freyja, one of the most revered figures in Norse mythology, is a goddess of dazzling complexity. She embodies seemingly contradictory forces: love and war, fertility and death, beauty and sorcery. As a central figure of the Vanir tribe of gods, later living among the Aesir after a truce between the divine clans, Freyja's influence extended across the realms of gods and men. Her name means lady, and she was the archetype of femininity, sexuality, strength, and mystical power in the Norse cosmos. Freyja is often associated with fertility, abundance, and sensuality. She governs matters of the heart and flesh, inspiring romantic passion, marital unions, and desire. She is also a symbol of fertility, not only in terms of childbirth, but in the broader sense of crop growth, animal vitality, and the cyclical renewal of life. In pre-Christian Scandinavia, it is likely that many rituals and invocations for bountiful harvests and successful unions were made in her name. But Freyja is far more than a goddess of love. She is also a fierce warrior, riding into battle in a chariot drawn by cats or flying across the sky on a cloak of falcon feathers. Half of the warriors slain in battle were chosen by Freyja to dwell in her hall, Folkvangr, while the other half went to Odin's Valhalla. This powerful role challenges modern stereotypes of Norse goddesses as passive figures. Freyja leads the Valkyries in choosing the honored dead, and she claims them as her own. Her magic is perhaps the most powerful aspect of her mythology. Freyja is the foremost practitioner of Seidr, a form of Norse magic that involves prophecy, fate-weaving, and spiritual travel. She is said to have taught this magical art to Odin himself, highlighting her as a source of esoteric wisdom and divine mystery. Seidr was viewed with both reverence and suspicion. It blurred gender roles and connected the practitioner to chaotic forces. Freyja's command of it cements her as one of the most dangerous and respected deities in the Norse world. Freyja's familial ties are also significant. She is the sister of Freyr, the god of fertility and prosperity, and the daughter of Njord, god of the sea. She is often linked to the Vanir's more earthbound and life-affirming qualities, as opposed to the sky and war-centered Aesir. After the war between the two tribes, Freyja came to live among the Aesir in Asgard, where she became a bridge between different divine worlds, just as she is a bridge between love and death, magic and war. Her possessions reflect her divine status. Chief among them is Brisingamen, a magnificent necklace forged by dwarves. The story of how she obtained it, by spending nights with each of the 4 dwarves who made it, illustrates both her cunning and her unapologetic embrace of sexuality. Brisingamen is more than jewelry. It symbolizes beauty, power, and an unbreakable link to her mystical essence. She also owns a cloak of falcon feathers that grants her the power of flight, and she rides a chariot pulled by cats, an image that endears her to many as both fierce and nurturing. Despite her strength, Freyja is not without sorrow. One of the most haunting tales in Norse mythology involves her endless search for her lost husband, Other. She cries tears of red gold as she wanders the realms in despair. The exact identity of Other remains a mystery. Some scholars equate him with Odin, while others see him as a symbolic figure representing the ever-lost or unattainable. Her grief gives her depth, revealing a goddess who feels pain as deeply as any mortal. Freyja was widely worshipped throughout the Viking world, and her presence was strong in both rural rituals and royal symbolism. She was a patroness of women, seers, warriors, and farmers alike. As Christianity spread through Scandinavia, her image was demonized or softened into folk tales and superstitions, but she never disappeared entirely. Her name survives in the modern weekday Friday, derived from Fredagar, Freyja's day. Today, Freyja has experienced a resurgence, especially among neo-pagan and heathen communities who see her as an empowering figure for modern spirituality. Her multifaceted nature resonates with those who seek both beauty and bravery, love and independence, wisdom and sensuality. In a world that often demands simplicity, Freyja refuses to be reduced. She is not one thing, she is everything. From the golden halls of Folkvangr to the whispering shadows of Seidr, Freyja's myth endures as a testament to the divine feminine in its most potent form. She is the goddess who loves fiercely, fights bravely, and weeps gold. In every tale she touches, she brings complexity, passion, and power. Freyja is the eternal lady of Norse mythology, and her story will never fade.